Hello my beautiful friends, it's Amanda here, and I was supposed to be done filming all of my videos for the year, but guess what? I'm sneaking one more video in there because when I hear the words new Super Shock shadow, I can't help myself. I can't contain myself. Super Shock shadows are the product that made me fall in love with ColourPop. I've been head over heels ever since, so I always go back to that OG product. I love Super Shock shadows. I'm so glad that we're getting some new shades. We're also seeing a few old beloved shades come back as well. I do want to show you close-ups and swatches of all of these shadows. I'm not going to be doing any comparisons. I'm trying to relax, take a little holiday time off, hang out with the family. So I'm just going to do some quick swatches. Hopefully this is helpful to you. We can always do comparisons on my Instagram stories later once I'm done doing my family thing. These should be priced at $6 a piece. That's typically what the non-collaboration Super Shocks are priced at. And you can always use my affiliate code. It's just my first name, Amanda, and that will typically save you 10% on most of your ColourPop purchases. There are some exclusions here and there, so just keep an eye on your cart totals, but that usually can help you save a few bucks if you want to grab a few of these. Let's take a close-up look at these Super Shocks and their swatches now. First, we're just going to take a close-up look at the returning shades, and I'm going to show you not only a close-up of each Super Shock, but I'm also going to show you the finish on each one because we are seeing quite a few ultra glitters, but also several ultra metallics. And I just want to point out the finishes because I know that makes a big difference for myself and probably for you as well. Now there's something interesting I want to point out with Moonwalk because this is labeled as an ultra metallic on this new Super Shock. However, the old one is a pearlized finish, and I do have my old one here. I just wanted to show you the difference. So the finish has changed. I don't know if they're just recategorizing, but these seem to be the same color, the same texture and everything to me. So maybe they're just recategorizing some of these older ones. I didn't go back and check and compare the finishes on all of the older ones, but I definitely noticed the Moonwalk one because I've been using that one a lot lately, and I knew that mine was a pearlized finish. So just something interesting I wanted to point out for you with these re-released Super Shocks. I know that a lot of these are fan favorites, especially Ripple and Bay. I have seen so many people asking for those to come back, and I agree, those are both incredibly special shades. They both have an interesting shift to them. Ripple is more of your classic purple to blue duochrome, but Bay is such a special shade because every different light, it looks different. Sometimes it looks black, navy blue, and then when you swatch it, it's like a purple to blue shift. It's a crazy shade. I also want to point out that Hot Toddy is a pigment. If you look on the back, it's got an ultra glitter finish, but it's labeled as a Super Shock pressed pigment. So just keep that in mind if you've had any allergic reactions to red pigments. And this one does leave a pretty nice little stain behind as well. So make sure you're using a really good primer with that Hot Toddy shade if you're going to use it around the eye area to avoid any of that lovely reddish pink staining. Now we're going to move on to the new shades, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a closer look at these since they are brand new products, brand new shades. So I'm going to show you a really close-up individual swatch of each one of these new shades. That way you can get a really close-up look at the textures as well as the shades on these new ones. None of the new Super Shock shades have that pressed pigment indication, and I'll tell you, I only experienced mild staining turquoise blue shade called Onset in the next round of swatches. Typically blues do leave behind a little bit of a stain for me, and it was nothing extreme. I definitely could get rid of it if I used a little oil cleanser on my arm, but I did just want to make a note of that in case you are somebody who's sensitive to shadows that stain, or if you just don't want to stain your face. I feel like that's totally legitimate. I am going to give my voiceover voice a little bit of a rest now. I'm going to play you some soothing background music while you look at these swatches, and then we will be back to my face shortly. So I will see you then. I'm really glad to see some of my old favorites coming back in stock. A couple of these, I don't know if they're just kind of re-promoting them because, for example, Moonwalk is currently in stock as I'm filming this. I actually had it on my favorites page on ColourPop's website not too long ago, so maybe they're just kind of re-promoting some shades as they bring back old shades to re-promote and introduce new shades. I don't know. I don't really know what the deal is, but I'm really happy to see things like Bumblebee, Ripple, Tankini. Those are some of my favorite shades. I love Bumblebee. That's one of the shades that really pushed me into my love of mustard eyeshadow. A lot of the new shades are really cute too. If I had to pick a top two, it would be this one, Rose Garden, that I'm wearing today in conjunction with the Or Kid You Not palette. I absolutely love this shifty teal duochrome shade called Rooftop Cocktails. These are my top two, but you really can't go wrong with any Super Shock shadow. They're so much fun to play with. If you feel a little intimidated by this formula, or if you have problems with them arriving cracked, drying out, I have a video on my channel called Super Shock 101 where I give you tons of tips for Super Shocks. different ways to apply them, how to repair them, all that good stuff. So make sure you check that out if you're having trouble with your Supershocks. Now's the time when I want to hear what you think about these new shades. Are you excited that they're bringing back some of these OG shades? Are you going to pick up any of the new ones? I always love to hear what you think about things too. So make sure to leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! That was probably really weird. What's new? It's like a tiny tea party. Cheers! I don't know. I need to go. I'm wearing this purpley one, Rose Garden. Isn't it so pretty? I thought it looked cute with this little like blue purple, little pastel blue, little purpley blue on the lids. I'm trying to wear more colorful clothing because I like colorful makeup, but I always wear like the same 5 shirts over and over again. Anybody else like that? Well, I'm trying to have some more joyful clothing, so I got a couple of cute sweaters. You're probably going to see me now wear the same 5 like cute sweaters instead of the same 5 t-shirts. Whatever, it's a start. Baby steps. Oh, Bumblebee would look really cute with this sweater, wouldn't it? Okay, calm down about your sweater. Are you excited for any of the OG cute? Okay, I'm so bad at taking a break. Somebody come and confiscate my camera from me. We were on a break. Okay, for real, I'm just gonna really quickly edit this video. Mostly gonna take a break. Mostly that's what I'm doing. Can you tell? At least this one's fun. We get to look at shiny things together. Alright, I hope that you're having a great day, and just remember how much I love your face. Okay, see you soon. Bye! Thank you.